punching son of a bitch.
You just call me a bitch?
I don't think so.
It's
We
insane.
had dial-up when we were...
Yeah, dial-up when those little AOLs.
Mom! I'm trying to use it!
Pia, get off the phone! Get off! You're tying up the line!
I'm trying to go on the World Wide Web.
Mom, 5 more minutes!
Hey!
Welcome back to our channel.
Staying in with Sean and Piaget.
Movie and a nightcap.
Welcome back to another episode. This episode is going to be Piaget's pick. She loves the comedy, loves the laughs and the ha-has. What did you choose?
Okay, so I chose Good Boys. Oh yeah, we so bad. Oh yeah. So you're going to be hearing me say that a lot probably because it was one of my favorite things that a couple of our Three Little Rascals say. It's kind of like their chant, their anthem. All right, guys, so Good Boys. It's about 3 boys. They're BFFs. They met in kindergarten. They're also known as the Beanbag Boys. And they're, just getting into 6th grade. And of course, with 6th grade comes 6th grade problems.
Times are changing.
You know what I mean? They're kind of like goofy kids. They're not super popular, but they're not like nerdy, but they're kind of nerdy. And the cool kid in school, kind of gives them an olive branch, invites them to his cool kid party, right? And he tells them, it's gonna be a kissing party. And they're like, okay, cool, yeah, I've kissed plenty of girls, you know what I mean? I totally kissed a girl on her mouth, right? And obviously they've never even practically been near a girl, right? They're freaking out, they don't want to mess this opportunity up. They are freaking out. They don't know what kissing is. They don't know how to do it. So they, of course, try to research it, go on the internet. They type in things that do not make sense for what they're looking for, like porn and various other things.
There's no kissing in porn.
There's no kissing
Everyone
in
knows
porn.
that.
And they come up with all these tricks and ideas that get them into a whole lot of trouble. Through that, trying to, get out of trouble, learn how to kiss, they start realizing that this friendship that they've had for all these years may not be a friendship that they can continue in the same way because they're all kind of starting to come into their own and it's not meshing completely together. It's kind of sad, because you're like, oh my God, they're not gonna be friends forever, but
or they will.
Or
They're
they
just
will.
friends in a different way.
I know, but
and that's okay too.
is it? I don't like change.
I don't think you got the moral of the story.
It is, but I was still a little, okay, whatever. Let me finish my synopsis. You interrupted me. You watch these kids go on this crazy adventure and also in the process learn about their friendship and what their friendship is going to be able to withstand at the end of the movie. And I'm telling you, buckle in, put your seatbelt on.
I'm sorry.
Do it. Click it or ticket. Get it.
Mine's stuck.
Get it. Click it. I'm not moving this car until you put it on.
I don't want to wear a
Put
seatbelt.
the
I want to wear
seatbelt
this.
on. I will not move this.
Start.
Is it in? Put it in there. So Good Boys. It's about 12-year-old boys, but I'm a 30-year-old woman and he's 36. And it was still...
We're in the little boys. We're into them.
No, we do not call the cops on us.
So that's where we're going.
No.
Oh.
But no, it's so funny. The humor is 100% adult.
It's produced by Seth Rogen.
Yes.
It's like super bad.
Yeah,
younger
it's 100%.
kids.
If you like Superbad or any movies that were
like
made
it.
by the Seth Rogen and his group of friends, it's pretty much Seth Rogen. Put him in all the James Francos and all the Jonah Hills in a time capsule. Sent it back when we were watching them in middle school. Okay. So Sean, what are we gonna pair with this? Oh, they're so good. Oh, so good movie.
Oh, flipping the script, as they say. Well, they talk about sippy cups and juice boxes, so we're gonna make an adult sippy cup juice box concoction with rum. go make a drink.
Oh yeah!
Hello. For the movie Good Boys, we're gonna make a rum
punch! We're bad, we're so bad, we're bad, we're so bad.
Alright, since we can't go on vacation, we're gonna bring the vacation to you. Fill up the ice into the bin. We're gonna be using the jigger as always, and maybe like a little bar spoon of sorts. Juices, you have pineapple, OJ, we're gonna do a splash of Grenadine, mainly for color, sweeten it up. Main liquor will be the Malibu or any kind of coconut rum. We're gonna do a Myers dark rum float around the top.
Ooh.
What do we always do first in like cocktails in general? What goes in first?
The juices.
The juices, just in case you fuck it up. Just in case you mess up. You're not dumping alcohol down the drain, just juice. We're gonna do 2 ounces of pineapple juice.
Boom.
Shake the can before you use it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Shaker it.
We're gonna do 1 ounce of the OJ.
Yes.
And then just a little splash of Grenadine, mainly for coloring again. Boom. Malibu coconut rum, this is our main one, so how many ounces are we gonna do?
2 ounces,
2
please.
ounces, we ain't driving anywhere.
And did anyone, oh my gosh,
got
it's all
excited.
that liquor.
I got a little excited.
Oh my
Little
God.
coconut. What a lovely bunch of coconuts.
I don't know if that's how it happens.
Diddly-dee.
Diddly-dee.
Give her a shake.
Oh, she can really dance. Oh.
This one you can pour directly into the glass because you already got some ice going on in there. Skadoosh per usual. Fill her up with some more ice to the tippity top. Now for the float. Any kind of float you want to do, you're going to take a bar spoon or any kind of spoon like such and just a little bit on the top there. And that will leave it as a little float just up at the top.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And then just for fun,
It's bubbling.
a little cherry on top. Boom. That is if you will, rum punch.
Oh, we're bad. We're bad. We're so bad. Oh, I feel like I'm. Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's good.
Now let's talk about some good boys.
Woo!
Rum punch to rum punch.
Ooh.
Cheers. What was your favorite scene?
So my favorite scene was the scene where, okay, the kids, they're in trouble. They need to get their drone back, so they got rid of these girls' drugs. Now they need the drugs again because they're not getting their drone back without these drugs. So the girls are making them buy drugs from her ex-boyfriend that lives in this frat house. So they go to this frat house. They ask to buy some drugs. The guy's like, "You're children, except for you, because you look like a full adult." He's like, "Okay." And so then the guy's like, "Okay, before I give you these drugs, who sent you?" And they're sworn secrecy. They're not supposed to say who sent them because it's her ex-boyfriend, and they won't get the drugs if he knows it's for her. But this one kid in there, he's like literally hilarious. Has diarrhea of the mouth, and he always like
Lucas.
He always tells the truth. So he constantly is like, outing them and telling the truth, blabbing the truth. So he says, she sent like what's her name?
Hannah, maybe?
Yeah, she's like, Hannah sent us, and so he's not gonna give them the drugs. So they are at this point in the movie, they are just over it. They have had a day. They're like, no, they have come too far. They have done too much. They're getting these drugs. They have brought a paintball gun with them.
They hurt.
They were strapped, packed, and ready to kind of kill someone. Acting like they're defeated, they're about to walk out of this house without these drugs, but he's like, not on my watch. He goes in his backpack, he pulls out this paintball gun, and if you guys have ever been paintballing, those things freaking hurt.
They
like,
hurt.
you might as well be getting shot. Like, they really hurt.
I got your cousin in the hand.
Yeah, my cousin Ashley, she, for Sean's birthday a couple of years ago, we went paintballing, and she shot her straight in the hand.
I didn't know if I got her, but then I just heard like, oh, mother!
Sorry, Ashley. So anyway, he's like, no, you have it wrong. He was like, okay, I'm not messing around, give me these drugs. And the guy's like, get out of here, kid, like, whatever, like, take the drugs, I'm not your parent, I don't care, get out of my face. And, you know, he's a kid, so of course he still accidentally shoots him straight in the face. And chaos ensues.
John Wick ensues.
Yeah, it was pretty much like a scene from John Wick. They start shooting up the entire place. The other boys join in. It's a full fight scene. It's so funny. They literally take down a whole room of frat boys, and then they leave with the drugs. And
you love like physical comedy.
I do love physical comedy.
There's a lot of physical comedy.
Yeah, there's a lot of physical comedy in that scene, and it did not disappoint. It was so funny and so but it was also believable. That scene was 100% believable. There are 12-year-olds facing off against drunk, drugged up college students, and the way in which it was directed, I actually believe that could actually happen. Sean, so what was your favorite scene in the movie?
My favorite scene is when they are trying to sell, they need money, so they're trying to sell like an expensive card, Magic, one of those game cards. I don't know
Pokemon or whatever. I've done Dungeons and Dragons. I never did that.
I was playing basketball. I don't know what's going on.
Whatever. It's like some type of weirdo trading card thing.
People enjoy it.
Sure.
For what it is.
It's like Dungeons and Dragons.
So they have an expensive card. They're trying to sell. They sell it to a grown man. Shows up at the door.
On the internet, like Craigslist style.
Peter Pan 69, I believe is his name.
Oh my god.
So Stephen Merchant shows up and has a little cameo, and they're like. They're also like, we need weapons, so they go into the back of their parents' closet for weapons. It's a bunch of sex toys. It's like dildos.
There were so many
There's a lot.
dildos in this movie. This
With
movie
children.
stars 3 12-year-old boys. Dildos, lots of dildos, more than 2. That's a lot of dildos for a movie that you think is about children.
So yes, they need to gear up and they get their weapons out, which involve anal beads and dildos and other accoutrements. And he opens a door and they're like, are you a pedophile? And he's like, what? No, well, I'm not a pedophile. And they're like, you look exactly like a pedophile. He's like, it's a no. And they finally do let him in because their mom is in the back, which is also a sex toy, and they think it's a CPR doll. They got a lot going on with that. Where they
This
think,
movie is crazy.
yeah, they're practicing kissing on the CPR doll. But it's a sex doll.
It's a sex doll for show. It's a beautiful sex doll.
Whoa, attracted to the sex doll, eh? But yes, they put a lot of these kids into hilarious situations like that where people can just, it's a, like naiveness.
Yeah, it's a lot of would be a misdirect or play on.
Well, they're innocent kids,
Yeah,
and they're
so-
just going about the day. But we all know, like, you're kissing a sex doll. That's not a CPR doll.
Right, so I like this movie because I feel like kids obviously will laugh at it for sure.
I don't think children should be watching.
Oh,
It's rated R.
sorry.
Just talk about the kids and the dildo thing.
Okay, whatever. So this movie is hilarious because it just makes you remember when you were a kid.
Yes.
And
you were innocent.
And you're innocent,
weren't aware.
and you were like, you just truly, like, it's insane the things that you thought at that age, and it just takes you back to that precious, innocent time.
Like there's one scene where they're like, do you even have insurance? And he's like, I just think I have a deductible.
Like they hear these words and they hear their parents say it, they don't know what it means, and like one time in the earlier,
like he blowjobbed his sister.
he's like, he blowjobbed his own sister. No, he blowjobbed someone.
Blowjobbed.
Blowjob. I think
Is
he
that
said
a past tense?
I think he said blowjob. I don't know.
Is that a past tense? Blowing?
Why are you so into grammar lately?
Just-
Golly,
I'm
you're
not-
such a loser.
I'm not into it. I'm just
Uh-huh.
I'm listening to you.
They're like also kids explaining to kids what things are is so scary and also hilarious because they're like trying to teach each other things and they don't even know what
Nobody
they're
knows what's
talking
going
about. And like the kid was like, oh yeah, like such and such says that's when a guy cooms. And the other kid, Lucas, is like, oh, you mean, I don't think that's how you say it. And he was like, oh no, you say it's cum, it's C-U-M. And it's like that, oh, he's like, oh yeah, like it, no, like, no. It's so scary that when, oh.
I don't like the way, I don't like cum coming out of his mouth, period. I believe it's some certain time of the day, Miss Piaget. What time is it?
My favorite time! Pop quiz!
Pop quiz!
Pop quiz! So as you know, you need to pick a team. Are you gonna be a Pia monster? Or are you gonna be a Shawnigan? Okay, so then that means whoever's team that you're on, you've chosen your fate. When that person drinks, you drink. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let me get my questions out. I have a little secret pocket that you don't know about. Okay, we're gonna start out with an easy one because I know you're gonna get this. Oh wait.
Every time you say that, I get it wrong.
What was the name of the musical?
Rock of Ages.
I knew the, okay. Let me just.
That's it. You lost. There's no, you always try to.
I know, but I feel like they didn't even get to hear the question.
Well, give the question. Yeah.
The question was, what was the musical that was performed at the end? Like the main character wanted that was in at the end.
Rock of Ages.
Cheers. Question 2. Name all 3 boys in the movie.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, you just looked that up. You didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
No, you looked it up. You didn't know that.
First of all, okay, you can't argue with my question.
That's insane.
Why is that insane? They say their names a million times in the movie. How is that an insane
you wouldn't know
question?
their names unless you like Google
And
it.
that would have
after
been,
the
that's
movie.
your business to have asked me
That's
the question on
ridiculous.
your movie. That is not, there was no rules against
Oh,
that.
my questions are gonna get mean moving forward.
Okay, so you can't give me any names.
Lucas
Okay.
and the other 2 dudes. Lucas, Max.
Okay.
Max, Lucas.
Look in your mind,
Max,
Sean. Look in your mind. If you
Lucas,
got Max, you can do this.
And which one's Max? So give me a hint on that. Is that the singing boy or the romantic boy?
I don't want to help you.
Come on, dude. Bruh. Which one's Max?
If I tell you that, then if you get the 3rd answer, then you have to take these.
Shut up. Lucas, Max, Thor!
And there it is.
That's yours now.
I don't feel like I shouldn't have had to take it because that was like way too long.
No, I looked into my brain.
Fine. I
Cheers.
barely want to give him that because he was also very verbally abusive during that whole thing.
I got stressed.
He was so, did you guys see it? It's on camera.
I was stressed out.
He was so
I
rude.
apologize.
From asking the three main characters'
'Cause
names.
That's something you wouldn't know.
Okay,
You
and
Piaget.
I've been surprised this entire time that you haven't been asking me names when you know I'm not good at names.
Drink the shot. Good luck, everybody. Oh, I heard it. You always like.
I
It always
know.
sounds like it's a journey down.
Yeah, that
Like
one
a
almost
gulp
came
and
back
a
up.
gulp and a gulp.
What was the name of the anti-bullying group?
Scab.
And there you have it.
Boom! Hey!
He's a like really obnoxious winner.
I just haven't won.
Doesn't it? He just has a face that
haven't.
wants to, you just want to punch in the freaking face.
I hear that all the time.
Alright, I'm not a sore
I'll do
loser.
one with you though, because I'm a nice man.
Are you? We all saw what you just did to me.
Cheers, man. Like pirates. Like our pirate ancestors.
Arg, matey.
Arg.
Wait, I don't even know what language that was I just spoke.
Arg is right.
I said arg and I said lady.
Maybe.
Oh, it was maybe.
Yeah.
Arg, matey.
Yeah, arg going. A lot of arguing going on.
Arg, you got my treasure.
Arg from boat to boat. Piaget, what was the score of that trivia game?
So you guys have been paying attention at home. You will see that the scores are at the bottom, and I lost. Actually, I wouldn't even say not like last video where I really whipped Sean's butt. I did lose.
I don't live in the past.
But he almost got a point added onto his. I was generous and it allowed him more time because he's one of those students that need the extra time on a test, and I was here for him and his needs.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So what's 1 to 3 staying ins with Sean and Piaget's? What do you rate this?
3.5.
Oh, well.
Because it deserves an extra half point. You know what? Scratch that. It gets 4. 4 fully. Because it was just jam-packed with everything. I love this movie, and I do not think enough people watched it. And if they did, I'm not talking.
It's another one people missed, I think.
I don't know, like maybe a lot of people have watched it and they're just keeping it to themselves of how great it is. But please, unlock the secret. So Sean, what do you rate this?
I'm gonna.
If you give it a low rating,
I'm gonna give it a 2.
Oh no, Oh no, you didn't.
Because maybe because you love it so much, it makes me you want.
Are you kidding me? Do you really?
But it's also similar to Superbad. It is Superbad.
A good movie.
It's very good.
A good movie.
I'm saving my
I'm
freeze.
so mad. I'm like, I could just scream.
I know. Don't do it.
2. That's rude as.
No, it's not. Our system.
I'm so mad. I'm walking off.
Our
the set.
system's weird anyway.
Where's my mic? I don't have a mic. Reset. And I hope you reset your mindset.
Do you want to put any more denim on? Do you need any
That's
more?
my business.
Do you need any more denim?
Thanks for watching. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Yeah. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our fun content. And as always, share! Share with your friends, your family, anybody you know, anybody you've met. Share.
My next pick.
What's your next pick?
We're gonna keep it gritty. We're gonna go with Chris Hemsworth as a Netflix original coming out.
I'm like really excited. Chris Hemsworth?
I'm excited. I'm excited. You're excited.
Cute.
It's called Extraction. He's some kind of mercenary doing stuff. He probably has to make a choice.
Okay.
And fight people.
I've not heard of it, so cool.
Yeah, it's on the lowdown.
I have no idea what this is.
Down low.
Never seen a trailer.
It's in the streets.
We're gonna.
You're in the know. Then
So
you know.
it's gonna be Netflix, okay?
Netflix original.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. And Good Boys you can find
on HBO,
Boom.
my favorite subscription.
Which I think is kind of free right now with everything that's going on.
HBO's free?
I think so. Check into
I
that.
don't know about
I
that.
don't think you need a subscription and you can stream it for free.
Stop it. What?
I think they're doing that now. So fun fact.
We'll keep it in here. We'll keep this in here if that's
or
true.
a lie. All the ingredients for the Rum Punch, our take on a Rum Punch, will be listed in the description below. And if you have any suggestions on the movies, on the drinks, hit us up in the comments. We'll be hanging around. We'll be here at home, staying in, staying safe.
And again, thank you so much for all the people that are still out there on the front lines working and making it possible for us to be safe, stay home, and do dumb stuff like this. And we really appreciate all your efforts and hard work. So from us to you, thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye. Do I look like a pedophile?
You look exactly like a pedophile. Dildos.
Dildos.
Because I'm not a fucking child.
Bad, we're so bad. We're bad.